Hey y'all. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry. Let me find my live. How's everybody doing tonight? Tonight we're gonna do something simple, just because I am not mentally exhausted. I'm just physically exhausted from today at work. Holy crap! We had to do a customer appreciation day today. Lord have mercy. I think we counted 350 people came. Phew. Supposed to start at 11. They were starting to drive in at 20 till, and they just came in droves. Lord have mercy. It was crazy. It was just chaos. Set up, tear down. Whew. 40-some tables, chair. Oh, it was exhausting, y'all. So, it was fun. It was fun. We had an ice cream truck, and we had, crap. I think we had 4 pigs smoking on the grill. I think they bought 4 pigs this year, so, Lord have mercy, it was a lot of pork. A lot of pork going on. Hey, Linda. Hey, Kathy. Kathy. Kathy Kennedy. Oh, my goodness. LaDonna, Tina, how are you guys tonight? Sorry, I'm wore out. Mentally challenged tonight, so bear with me. I know, I'm so happy you can come too. So guys, what we're going to do is we're going to do a lantern swag. Lantern, I can't talk, y'all, so y'all have to forgive me. I make up my own words all the time. What I did, guys, I made something a while back, and I took this bow off because I really like this bow. Okay, so I don't see the necessity to remake and waste this bow. So we're going to repurpose this on this swag tonight because it matches perfect. Okay, and I think it's the perfect size, and I think it's just going to go really super well. Okay, so we're going to use this very rustic lantern. I can't say it, guys, so just bear with me. So we're going to set the bow aside. So we're going to use this bow. Okay. And these lanterns come from Sims. And I'll be named if I don't have a tag on it. But Sims has these. Sims Pottery. And they're very nice. And I love them because they're so rustic looking. Now, if you want to sell one of these, guys, as a whole set, my only suggestion, and I don't know, take a look-see at this one and see, how the heck do you open the dang? Oh, it comes this way. Okay, it opens from the top. If you look inside, if you're going to sell a lantern as a whole, hey Terry, a whole piece as a set, you want to, they have these little tabs, these little metal tabs in here. You want to remove that glass. And you want to bubble wrap that really good. You put directions in there and say you have to add those back in. You do not ship. I wouldn't suggest it. You know, I wouldn't suggest shipping it with the glass in there unless you really stuff and wrap the crap out of it. I'd rather take the glass out. But the one reason I like this, it's so rustic looking and it's whitewashed and everything. It's got these nice holes in the top. That gives you an opportunity to, hey dog, hey Tracy, how are you doing? I hope you're doing better. Hey Susan. It has the holes in the top to give you an opportunity to attach stuff better. So that being said, let's get moving forward. I really don't have a whole lot of Christmas out yet because I still haven't, as you can tell, got this place organized yet. I have a granddaughter every weekend that gets in my business. So anyway, we're going to set that aside. Okay, so we got our bow pre-made because we're going to reuse that. We like that color. So since I like this, we're going to use, these are whole picks. And I'm sorry I don't have the tags on these because these are something I pulled. These are also from Sims. You can look those up. I wish I had bought more of them last year. I did not. They come with these great appleberry picks and everything. But I did tear this off an old project. I'm in a mode of repurposing projects, y'all, right now. I just repurposed that sled that I just painted, and it turned out flipping fabulous. So we'll do that one week too for Christmas in July. But these are really super cool. Let me zoom in so you can see the colors on this. They're burgundy gold. I don't know if you can see all that burgundy and redness and whatnot in the berry. What? Which way am I going? I don't know. And the goldness and everything going on in here, all that rich color. So we're going to use 2 of those, which are awesome. Again, from Sims. And like I said, it super matches our picks. Okay. Also, what I want to use, I brought some other stuff out here. I found these last year at The Sims. I don't know if they'll have these ever again. These were a clearance item, so I snagged what I could. Again, they don't have a tag, but he bought out like a store. So they didn't have many. If I'd have saw them sooner, I'd have bought a ton of these, because these are like music notes. I don't know if you could see how they have that. They look like magnolia leaves, but they have like music notes on them and stuff. What are you talking about, me? Oh, you have no idea. She has lots of personality. You have absolutely no idea. She's more on her than I am. I need to send her down to Dawn for a hot second. Let her deal with her. See how much fun. She'd be like, oh my goodness, take her back. I need to steam this one, so I'll probably steam that one. Turn that steamer on real quick. But yeah, you have no idea. It's constantly me. It's nonstop, y'all. The mouth never, I know my mouth never stops. Hers, it just never stops. I'm just saying. And I pulled these out. I don't know if I'm going to use these. Again, guys, I'm going with a lot of stuff that I got hanging around that I want to use up. This is a great way to use up your stuff, okay? So I think we'll go with those. I think that's about all I thought I had something else here. Oh, I did. I pulled out these 2 picks just to add a little bit more greenery in there. I don't know if I'm going to use these. I'll give you the number anyway. It's item number B321. It's a 24-inch cedar wire berry cone spray. This is a Sims product as well. I don't know if Lori's got this in her shop. She might. But this is from last year, so I don't know if she'll have that in her shop. And here's another one that she sent me. She's probably got some of these, maybe. It's item number X, as in X. Somebody give me a word with an X in it. Besides extra. Victor 7586. Okay, I'm not sure where that one came from. But it's just a pine pick. Okay, so that might break up some of our stuff in here. Okay, so we might use that. So I've got those 2 pulled out. And then I thought I had one. What did I do with that one? I had something else. Dang it. I don't think I brought it over here. Oh, please. Oh, please. I had one more pick. Oh, that I wanted to use. If we don't use the other 2, I wanted to add. Oh, if I can get it out. I'm tearing my whole flower tower down here, y'all. Alright, so we got some regular pine that we could possibly add in here. Sorry, y'all. I just dropped the mushroom. I need more of those. I think that was the ones. I think that was it. I think that was all I really wanted to use. Yeah, I think that's the only ones I forgot to bring over, y'all. Oh, please. Oh, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Well, we'll figure it out, guys. But I'm gonna try to do this as simple as possible. Let me zoom out here, guys, so you can see. Here's, oh, that don't match. That don't match. This is the one I wanted. I thought it matched the other one. But this is just a simple pine pick. I know it's probably another cut up one that I wanted to repurpose and reuse. Okay. We may not need all this stuff, guys. I always pull out way too much. So let's get going. Okay. The quickest and easiest way I think to make a swag a lot of times. I know, I wish Sims was here too. Holy crap. I know. I have to go spend a lot of money to go down there. I get to visit Dawn. But then, holy crap. It gets expensive. I'm just saying. So since this is cut off, I already cut this off. I'm going to try to do this in this machine. I wonder if I should do it. Well, guys, I don't have. Let's try it instead of in the bow maker. Let me move that out of the way. I always have a bow dabber too, guys. It's like an extra set of hands for ruffles and stuff. And it does spread out wider. You know what I'm saying? So let's start, I think I'm going to start with these. This grape, I love this pick. I swear I wish Danny would have had more of those last year. But he did not. So what we're going to do is let's curve this up a little bit. Oh, I turned my steamer on. I did. I put him out of water in it. Oh, man, I'm going to go. I'm about out of water. But we got it enough. We got it enough. So we just steamed that out a little bit, okay? And we'll just curve these kind of out, up, curve that just a little bit, okay? Pull that one up. See how we're just kind of, I don't know, let me turn, which way, sideways? Oh, way, sideways. So we'll do that. I didn't do it to this one. I think this one's steamed enough. And we're just going to add this in here. This is just going to be our extra set of hands. If you don't have a bow dabber, I suggest getting one because they're nice to hold things when your bow maker won't. And we're just going to put these through so that they cross. Okay? I don't know if you can see that. Let me zoom down here so you can see. Whoop. Which way am I going? There we go. We're just going to kind of cross these. Okay? Just want to angle your things towards you and whatnot. Okay? And we're just going to keep on. It doesn't hold it real tight, but guess what? It's going to hold it enough to where you can zip tie it. I know. Sims, Dawn's so lucky she's not that far away. And I usually go when we're together down there. We go to the floral show and whatnot. I ain't going to mess with these just a tad. Because, and that's why I don't want to break this pick up. Because it's a really super nice pick. Okay, so we're just going to angle this one in here. Okay. This is the easiest way to make a lantern swag. Is to just layer picks together. Only thing I'm not crazy about is how thick this pick is. How thick that pick is, I'm just saying. So we're just going to turn that leaf around. Make sure all your stuff's turned around, okay? All right, we get these apples out here. I don't know if I want those. I think that looks good, just like this. Let me hold this up. See how you can kind of see how that's just holding it really nicely. And then let's see about our greeneries. I'm thinking I really like this dimensional color on this one. I think this will be a nice pick to add in here. So let's find some whole ones. I don't want no happies in here. Or maybe we could stick some of these. I gotta pick and choose my stems here, guys, because these are kind of picked over. Ooh, we got glue strings on that one still. I don't know if I have two. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of glue strings on those. Let's pick two that are similar. Let's see if these two. It's missing a pine cone, but I think it'll be. It's missing. Oops, sorry guys. Let's zoom back out. I never remembered zoom in, zoom out, yo. Just so. Let's try to pick and choose my battles here. What I can get the best look out of. I think this one's missing a little something, something. It's alright, guys. We're going to use them anyway. Okay, so we're just going to cut this one off. And we're going to cut this one off. Those are most two similar patterns on that pick. Okay. See, we really haven't cut a lot. You know what? I don't know if I want to mix this kind of underneath. I think I'm going to do this, guys. I think I'm going to mix this one kind of underneath and around this ball. And then I'm kind of thinking, I don't like this at all. This is the fun thing about using this, to where you're not gluing. You can kind of just stick these into your Bodabra, which is awesome because you're not gluing, and then you can pick and choose. You're not so committed, you know what I'm saying? You're not so committed to what you just, you're not gluing. So make sure I got that in there. Okay, so it's just going to add a little bit more greenery in the back. Honestly, I think we're good to go with just what we had. I don't think this one is going to match enough. We might have to tear. Let's stick it in and see. One's going to be our top. One's going to be our bottom. Let me just lift that up high enough so I can get that in. And we're just going to pull that one up. I could just take it out, but I'm just going to be lazy and not do that. I'm just going to wrap it around here, y'all. Okay. So we just got a little bit of extra different greenery in here. I think it'll work. I think that'll work nicely. Okay, so here's kind of where we're at. So see, super simple. I did have a lot of pig today. How's your liquid diet going? I brought you a big old bag home. Too bad you're not too close. I had two helpings, y'all. I had a big old plate, finally, when the crowd broke up. I had a big old plate of mac and cheese, beans, baked beans and beans, and big old pork sandwich. And then I came back in later. Well, I went and got an ice cream. We had an ice cream truck, too. And I came back in. I wasn't bashful, man. I got a whole nother plate. I didn't feel too well afterwards. A whole nother plate. We had, oh my goodness, y'all. We had a whole pig left. So we had 17, I don't know how many quart bags. What are they? What's the big bag? We had a whole pig left. Let's just put it that way. We had a whole pig left. I just found this, guys. I might throw this in here, y'all. I just looked over here and saw this. We might throw that in there. It's awful red, but I don't know. All right, so here's where we're just going to stop with our stacking. And we're going to put the zip tie on. It was so good, y'all. I was... I know you didn't like me right now. Oh, goodness. I'm so sorry. Oh, goodness. We did, y'all. You have no idea how many cities didn't have public works today. From all around. I mean, some of these people came from like 4 hours around. Oh, my goodness. I missed that one. Well, it's loose enough. We're going to stick it. Holy crap. Did I miss two? No. We're going to have to redo that, y'all. I missed my things. We're just going to hold it up like this, y'all. try to hold it up like this. No, we're not. I'll never, my hands aren't strong enough. We are never going to be able to hold that up. So we're just going to stick it right back. Stick us back in there and do over. Okay. Sure we got that where we wanted. Sorry about that, y'all. I didn't get it all the way. I was yakking too much. I was yakking too much about my food. And Don got the voodoo doll out on me. Made me mess up. Oh, goodness. No, it's such good food. But yeah, like I said, there was no work going on in the cities today or the municipalities anywhere. They had some company, some said they came in 6 trucks, dual cabs and stuff. I'm telling you what, I'm not kidding you. And they sat, and some of them will sit there for hours. It's crazy. That's our tax dollars at work, y'all. Our tax dollars at work. This one's got to go in, y'all. I pulled that one out a little too much before I tighten that. Okay, just make sure everything's in there about even. Just pull that as tight as you can. Okay, we're going to booger it up before we get it on, so don't worry about that. Okay, we just want our stack correct. Okay, you just want your stack correct. Like I said, this one twisted a little bit. That's all right. That's twistable. Twist that around. Okay, pull your branches out. See, we got this nice little swag going on. Very simple. With our simple picks. We still don't have a bow. And at this point, if you want to add more things in, which we will probably do, it's nice and tight, so you'll be able to do that, okay? So, again, if you don't have one of these bow dabbers for an extra hand, I don't like them for a bow, but I do like them for an extra hand. Okay, so now we got this going on, okay? I'll bend those forward, and I think I'll bend this one up and that one down. Let's get this on our lantern here. See, like I said, our leaves and everything, we'll have to adjust those once we get those on, because they are going to get boogered up. Okay, so on here, I think I'm going to go around this lower. There's holes around this rim, and then there's holes around this bottom. I think I'm going to go around the bottom. It's going to give us a better flow. You do want to make sure where your front is, or where you're opening this. And the good thing about this is when you open it, well, actually this is not an open front. So when you open this, it's still going to come with your, with your lantern. So you don't have to worry about that, okay? So let's set that down. Get this weaseled through. We're going to have to open this to get it weaseled through here. Okay. Make sure it's timed the right way. Just weasel it through them holes along the zip tie, okay? So we just weaseled that through these 2 holes right here. Okay. And I'm hoping to God this holds it tight enough. I'm wondering, thinking about mechanics here, guys. If we do that, thinking about mechanics, guys, sometimes this thing, you know, it's not going to hold tight enough. Let me just set this up here and see. So sometimes you got to think about your mechanics. I am going to have to bend this just a hair bit. Okay? So we can get that kind of in here. I'm just feeling like this isn't going to hold it enough, and it's going to sag. So if you want to try it, go for it. We're going to try it. We're going to go for it and see if it does. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go underneath that nubbin that's in that other zip tie and see exactly how tight this is going to hold. Actually, it's working. it is working, so I'm okay with that. Now, if it didn't work and it's too loose, what you can do is add this zip tie right here, pull it really tight, or add another zip tie to it, pull that tight, and then wrap that other zip tie around there to hold that tight. But if you're doing it like this, you also want to get around that little nubbin of your previous zip tie, just to make sure you've got some extra holdage, if that's a word. If not, we made it up tonight. Holdage. Dom, put that one in the book. Holdage. I love making up my own words. And then what we're going to do is just arrange all of our, this is what I told you guys, you're going to booger this up, putting it on, but then you're going to just straighten it right back out, okay? We'll just straighten that, figure out where your branches go. We'll just straighten it right back out. Like this one kind of went backwards. Or twist that one back forward. Okay? And then just make sure your leaves are poking out the way you want them to. Okay? So see how nice that is? Okay? So then what we'll do, let's cut those off. Then we're going to add our bow. Okay, I'm going to add one of these down here. Turn that leaf that way. This leaf got turned backwards. We're going to twist that. Turn that stem's kind of holding it there. Dang it, Bobby. We're going to get that. We're going to get that. There we go. We got it where it needs to go. Okay. And then we're going to add our bow. So to add your bow, we've already got a wire in here. No, we don't. Because we cut this off something else. Dang it. So, bear with me here. We're just going to untwist this a little bit. I cut one wire and it's too short. So, we're going to have to figure out which way this goes. No harm, no foul. Like I said, I'm in the mood of repurposing stuff right now. Did y'all see my sled I redid? I love that. Who knew I could paint? Alright, just be careful when you do this, guys. If you're taking that wire apart, find your center. Make sure you hold that so you can pull that wire through tighter. See what I just did? You pull that wire through tighter, and then we're going to twist that again. That way you don't lose. Stay there. You're not going to lose your the shape of your bow. Okay. Just hold it. Dang it, this stuff. I don't know how to use some pliers, guys. My hand's just not strong enough. Not strong enough. So I'm just going to hold that right there. See, dang it, got too much glare here. And we're just going to twist the bow, not the wire. Twist that bow. Okay, I think we're good there. I don't think anything got too boogered up. Okay, and then we're just going to place that, pull our wire back towards the back. There we go. Fluff it out just a little bit. We'll fluff it out once we get it on here. Then we're going to try to weasel this around our stem. Okay. If you can see there. I swear, guys, with these lights up here, then in front of me and all over it, it makes it so hard to see. They just shine on my glasses. Yeah, you can use, oh, thanks, Don. I know, I thought it turned, I was like, what? Holy crap. This turned out flipping amazing. I was like, what? I had to ask, I had to text, I had to call Don. I was like, Don, tell me your honest opinion. What do you think? I don't know. I was like, and then, I mean, I loved it. but I wasn't sure. Like, does this puppy stuff too much? I don't know. Okay, so we got a bow on here. Okay, now let's add a little something, something to, gosh, I think it's dang near done, y'all. Let's just fix these, let's curl these correctly. Okay, these, I think I'll curl this one up. It's longer, so let's curl that one up. We can have a little swoop-de-doo going down here like that. Okay, so see how that just kind of that quick. We just put, what did we do? We did we did 4 picks and a little bit of greenery. We will have to adjust some of that little bit of greenery there in here. That quick, you've got a layering swag, yo. That quick. Oh, thanks, Linda. Thank you all so much. But we could add more. But wait. We could add more, right? I don't think I need more. But, whoops. I didn't adjust that one. Sorry. I didn't get that greenery adjusted correctly there. I do think it just needs a little bit of something else here in the, let's see what these look like, y'all. Let's see what, I think these are too red. I don't know, what do you think? You think those are too red? Because this is really a burgundy. So I'm really not sure about that red in here. What I got down there? Oh, I got these. Y'all. Let's see what these look like. Let's put a little bit some kind of color. Oh my goodness, I like this. And for some reason, my glue pot is not turning on. That's on. Man, my glue pot not working. Tell me I blew out another glue pot already. Dang, I just bought that sucker. Seriously? Let's use glue sticks or the glue gun. I like this one. This is another one. I know this one's the same. I bought this at the floral show last year in the fall. It's just like a really fun pine pick. Super cool, fun pine pick. I'm glad I again tore this out of other projects. So I think what I'm going to do is try to slip this under here free-handedly. Since I did tear it out of another project, it's only got these thin wires. So I think I'm going to slide this up and under spaces that I have. Like this one, I have a space here under that zip tie that I can squeeze that under. And then I'll go back and glue with a glue gun. Okay, so I'm going to add a couple of these. Let's see here. Where do I want to add these? Let's add one under the bow. Let's see if I can get one under there. See if I can see to get one under there. Oh, I think I can. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can get one under there. Okay, and then I can go back and kind of glue. I can go back and glue that, and then I'm going to try, how many I got? I got 3. Let's put three in here. Okay. I'm just taking those wires and twisting those. Okay. If I need to trim them down a little bit, that's fine. But I think I'll leave that one alone just in case I can't reach that. I'm going to turn this sideways, y'all. Ow! So I can see. That light's driving me insane. Just kind of make sure it's straight. The Bob's would be so bad. Yeah, Bob Vila, Bob the Builder, Bob Ross, all them Bobs. Sister Bob. Y'all, Don was cracking up because I couldn't remember what dang Bob Ross's name was the other night. I kept calling him Bob Vita. So I channeled my inner Bob Vita. I don't know, guys. This one's bugging me right here. Let's pull that down just a little bit right there. I'm going to take that one green ray out there, guys. I'm not liking the way that's hanging because it's missing that branch. So we'll think about that one before I glue all this in there. Okay, and then we'll just add a few of these up in here. Same way, I'm just adding down into that zip tie that I got in there, and twist that enough. Just add that down in there. Around that wire. Gosh, I can't see. I hate that I get so much glare on these glasses, y'all. Alright, I'm gonna have to get that back in here. I have to go back towards the back on that one. Okay. This one had a pine cane on it, but it don't. So, does everybody think about how simple this project is? By just using the picks, you know, and make it, crap that up, make it a bow. You just create a swag. This one's the longest, so I'm going to put this one up top. Okay. And that one just came out. I can get that one in there good. Okay, let's get that one not going in there good. I'm missing a hole that I can't see, guys. It's the darkness right there that I can't. Let's see if I can see the light. I had to pick that one because I cannot. It's just so dark I can't see. Better get that one in there. Oh, dang it, Bobby. Ross, Vila, whoever. Well, I'm just going to stick that one there for now. I might have to get this light down here, or flashlight. I cannot see that to get that in there, yo. Why can I not see it? Let's see if I turn it. It's either shadows or glare. That drives me insane. You know what? We're going to pick that one. I'm messing with it no more. I'm too blind. We're going to pick it. Picking my battle right here. Ooh, I didn't get that right here. This pick machine is working better. So I got it on this solid table, which is awesome. So we're going to try to, still can't see all this. This light on this side drives me insane. Oh, dang it. We're just going to stick it down in here for now because I'm going to have to figure this one out. I can't see well enough. This might have to be a daylight job. That's why sometimes I have to come back in the day and it's like, let that light come through that window so I can see. So, alright, we're just going to tie this wire around here because I'm not messing with that no more. That's driving me insane. I'll figure that one out tomorrow, y'all. Drive me nuts. I need to do something about it. The problem is I got lights above me, lights in front of me, I got a light to the right of me. And Lord, it just really, and glare. And glare. Oh, goodness. And dirty glasses, probably. So we're just going to wrap this one around. Hopefully we don't have to do the same thing over here, y'all. Hopefully. So we'll stick this one down in that zip tie. I can see that one a little better. And again, these are not glued. Because because I'm not sure I'm keeping those either. I probably, dang it. I just don't want to glue them because I'm not sure, guys, about these three. I wish I had more Christmas stuff out. I think I like them. I just want to find out where to glue them better. I just don't want to, you know, have it, whatever they call that. Have it. Alright guys, so here's kind of where we're at. So see, we just used, you know, basically 3 picks. That bow, which is, it doesn't cost much to make a bow like this for this. And if you really wanted to, you could go back and add, you could add some of these in here. These you could probably just dip in your glue pot and kind of add those in there if you wanted to. I don't even think you can see it. I can't see it on the camera. So those would be cool. Let's get a few of those, see what those look like. Let's get that one off there. And I know these were Hobby Lobby. Pick right here. These are definitely a Hobby Lobby. And I really like this one for Christmas. That's a really fun kit. Really good pick for Christmas. Okay, so just add those in there. And these you can just, like I said, glue gun it. Or glue pot it in there. We got, we don't have enough of these. I have to go to Hobby Lobby. Oh well. Darn it, a trip to Hobby Lobby. So, yeah, I'm out. I'm short one. I bet you I've got one somewhere. Straggler. And what I would do is add this third one. Probably down in there. I don't even know if I like those, y'all. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like them a lot. You could add them to the side. I really got to get my Christmas out, guys. That doesn't look too bad. I just didn't like them where I had them. If you add them to the side behind your bow. Okay. That doesn't look too awful bad. I'm still not liking them. I think it's too shiny for what I want, but I'm going to add these in here for now and contemplate my design. Okay. You could also break that up and put it in the bow. Gosh, I really wish I had more of my Christmas out. I gotta concentrate on that this weekend. I really do. Concentrate a little bit more on that, getting those things out. But anyway, guys, I think this is kind of where we're at. I'm not sure about those, but I really do think it turned out pretty cool. I don't know. I wish you could see the color in these bowls. Let me zoom in here. I wish you could see they just look green on the camera, and they shine really. Oh, you can kind of see it. You see kind of how they shine red and that green and everything. They really match. If I turn it, you can kind of see how they change colors and everything. You can kind of see how it kind of changes colors and whatnot. I think I might find some more ferns or something, or maybe I'll stick some of this gold on the bow. I don't know. I'm just not super crazy about this because we got those gold balls. I just don't think it needs that. So that's going to drive me insane. But I kind of like the simplicity of it. You know, kind of without these. I'll leave them in for now. And then take a gander back tomorrow and take a look at it, you know. And I'll take a look-see on that. Okay, so that's our project for tonight. Next week, I want to ask y'all, how would you like to learn how to make some picks and stuff? Ooh, I'm sorry. Oh, dang it. Oh, crap. Oh, it went over here. How would you like to learn to make some picks? We can either do, oh, you know what I want to do? Let's do this tomorrow, next week. I need to get this glitter off here, guys. I think one week I want to show you how to make some picks and suckers. Okay, this one, I think I never finished. I think it's like the first one I ever made. But you can make these sucker balls. So we can learn how to make these out of chunky yarn. Okay. What size is swag? CC. I don't know, girl. That was probably wrong end. Oh my goodness. Like top to bottom, it's about 25 inches from tip of the leaf to the tip of the leaf. How'd you sneak in here? Hey, Deb. I didn't see you sneak in either. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Okay, guys, so maybe we'll do that. Like I said, this is one of the first. This might become a dog toy. I don't know, because this is the first one I ever tried to make. Thank you, Susan. But we'll try some. These might be the two first ones. That's probably why I still have them, and I've never used them. But we might try to make some of these out of balls. I think these are 3-inch balls, and these discs are 4-inch, 1-inch thick styrofoam discs. This is that chunky yarn, okay, y'all. So it's like that. So we can do that one week, in different colors, and then also I did this once before. I couldn't find my small ones, and I want to do one of these and show you how to make a big old wreath attachment. Okay, this one I made into a centerpiece. Okay, I took the bottom off because I didn't like it. I want to switch it up. I don't know where the heck I found that flower at. So I made this one into a centerpiece. So it's like a double-sided big giant, oh my goodness, piece of candy wrapped in plastic. And it's all boogered up, so I just pulled this off the top of my refrigerator. So I wanted to change it up. But I can show you how to make a big one of these for a wreath attachment. And I can show you how to make some smaller discs as well. But this one, yeah, I gotta fix that. I gotta redo that one. I never did finish. I don't think I ever did really. I was gonna make that into a centerpiece. But I'll show you how to make some smaller ones, and then we'll make one into a wreath attachment. So you put it on your wreaths. You don't have to add the plastic. You can just make the wreath attachment. So don't worry about, well, you do have to add the plastic. No, you don't. You can do sticks out the side. So I'll show you how to do that. So anyways, hey Teresa, I missed you too. Say sorry. Let's concentrate on doing some of those things till I get most of my Christmas stuff out, because I'm failing to do that. And that way it'll give you some time to make some attachments and stuff for your wreaths. We can make some, I wish I could find the other ones I have, but I got small ones similar to that wrapped in the plastic with little bows around them. And I had another ball. I don't know what I did with them, y'all. I haven't dug them out yet, so I wanted to show you those tonight. But anyway, like I said, they're super simple to make. You'll just need chunky yarn, 4-inch discs. This big one was probably done on probably a 12-inch disc. You could probably go smaller and do a 10 if you wanted to. You could do that. So just keep that in mind. I think next week, maybe we'll start on the small ones. We'll do the small ones, okay? And then maybe the following week we'll do the bigger wreath attachment, okay? How's that sound, y'all? How's that sound? Hey. All right. All right, guys. I know. Me too. Hey, I'm all about it. I'll try to make anything, you know. I'm afraid to try, y'all. So I'm just saying that, you know, I need to sit out. That's what I need to do. I've been on my feet since 6 o'clock this morning. Lord have mercy. So anyway, y'all, I hope you like this project. Short and swivel. But just remember, you can take your picks, wire tie them together, add a bow, and then once you get that on there nice and tight, you can glue, you know, if you turn the glue on, you can glue some of those into the thicker parts and add to it. But a lot of times you really don't need it. If you get 2 or 3 of the good picks to put on there, you've made a swag super quick, and you don't have to keep gluing stuff in it. Okay, so it's great for a craft show. It's you know, it's great to put, you know, buy you a lantern, and also pick and choose your size, because if your this lantern's probably 18 inches tall. If you got a shorter one, you know, you want to do picks that are shorter and smaller, because they are going to, you know, they're going to be too big. So keep that in mind as well. Well, thank you, Tina. I'm glad I got to see you. Well, Teresa, we're going to do it. Let's all do some picks next week. Let's do some peppermints and some balls next week. Okay, so get you some balls. I don't like these, guys. Don't get these dowels. Get the, oh, you know what? You can get I don't have any here, guys. Darn it. I think my granddaughter stole my daggone straws. No, I know where they're at. Get these straws from Amazon or anywhere. Where I see those. You can get these straws. Oh my goodness. You can get these striped straws from the Amazon. They're plastic straws, okay? Or you can get the, I cut these down, y'all. I use those for picks as well. You can get these lolly sticks that people make those lollies out of for cooking and stuff. Gotta have balls, y'all. I'm just saying. All right, so I'm gonna do this so I can show you. But see how cute that is if you use the straw. You got that striped straw that you stick up in there instead of that, either this white pick. If you're sticking it deep into a wreath where the stick's not going to show, I recommend the lolly sticks. But if you want to make cute picks, then you want to get these colorful, and they come in different colors. They come in green, pink. You can buy a whole pack of assorted colors, and these make a really nice, you know, fun pick stick. Makes a nice fun pick stick. Just saying. Okay, so see how cute they are. And you tie a little bow underneath there and stuff. And oh my goodness, yeah, they just turn out super cute. I wish I could show you. I wish I could find the other ones. They're much cuter than my first attempt, y'all, a couple years ago. But hey, we've all got to have a first attempt, right? So if you want to do it, get some straws, get some sticks, get some chunky yarn. We need a glue gun, and we'll have some fun with that, guys. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna get off here because I'm gonna sit down and have an adult beverage because I'm dealt with way too many adults today. Adult men, by the way. Very few women. So, yes, they're plastic straws. You can get them on Amazon. You can probably find them in. You might be able to find them in the craft stores. You might be able to find them in there. I just ordered. Oh my goodness, it came in a pack this big. You probably don't need that, but anyway, just have those or have the sticks and just have the dowels just to practice, y'all. Okay, just to practice. That's all you need. Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here. Thank you all so much. Hope you like this project. I know it's just simple but anyway, sometimes I like to teach you guys some simple stuff. So I really love those colors. I really don't want to take this. Might be mine. I might just have to keep this. I like it. I like it a lot. I love the colors. So anyway, y'all, have a great evening. Have a great night. Thank you all for coming. Thank you so much. And as always, laugh and live with a half full cup. Once all black clouds find the sun. And I will see you guys on the, around on the lives, or I will see you next week. Thank you all. Thank you, Terry, so much. I appreciate that. All right. Night, y'all.